welcome back to Pau in the south of France for this final of the C1 women's and men's events. First up, finishing fourth, Monica N.Villarrubla, the world number 10, also missing out, Lucy Bodu, and teenage American sensation Evie Lepfath also missing out. So here's our 10, and certainly Spain eyeing up the podium. France with only Angel Hugues for home eyes. So next up from Spain, M.Lazkano, 23-year-old taking a silver 2016 World Cup too, and she trying to get herself into medal contention here. She made the semi-finals of the Extreme K1 event. Certainly has had experience at senior level, and the C1 European final earlier this year, coming 7th. Good pedigree for the 23-year-old. Said her favourite course is here in Pau and Lee Valley in the UK. Can her knowledge of the course help her out?
Yeah, what she's doing is great at this moment. 1 second in advance. She's on the top of the water, and we can see that clearly. She controlled very well her boat.
Well, it's no great surprise that the Spaniards are succeeding well here in Pau. It's a course that's only a skip over the border.
Yes, they are doing a lot of training camp here in Pau. And what she's doing at this moment is pretty good.
Checking the split time, and still 1.46 ahead of Satila's time. Pressure to finish strongly.
That was a good up on the right, on the left, sorry, 17. Only one more difficulty. One left difficulty, and oh, she just touched gate 22.
Is that going to be curtains? She's still setting a good time. Spain would certainly look to try and lock out the podium. And it's a second place, and that penalty so hurtful. So Satila frustratedly waits on. Having gone out second, normally would have expected to be in the second half. There's inside the top 12. The second highest ranked going next, N.Villarrubla, 28-year-old and 2016 European C1 champion. She took a silver at the Euros here in Pau in 2019. She's got 9 World Cup medals to her name, 4 of them gold and 1 here in the south of France, but 5 years ago, last gold was in September 2019 in Germany. Now she's battling Satila's time, and so far so good, but as we've seen, Bertrand, nothing guaranteed on this challenging course.
Yes, especially at this first stage, and Anna Satila wasn't really fast on the first stage. In the first part, she was really fast on the second part, so let's see. And she's late. Oh, I don't know what's happened. We can't.
Well, we haven't seen yet if that's been confirmed, but you can tell it feels as if that was a head spin too far, but for the moment she is 3.69 seconds up, but so far just the one penalty. Wait and see, trying to really fight the current to keep herself, and that has been upgraded. Well, there was almost a little bit of hope for N.Villarrubla, but that has been dashed, and Satila knows she will certainly have a medal. It's just whether it's going to be silver or gold. It's also excellent news for Victoria Us, bronze in the women's K1. She can't do worse than that, as she's guaranteed a medal. Anna Satila currently first, but K.Olazabal is the one woman left who can change the story. C1 World Champion final. She finished 5th. Her last World Cup was in 2019 in Macklersburg. And her compatriot N.Villarrubla took gold. She finished 7th. Big opportunity. The 2019 world silver medalist in C1 team event. So far, we've seen that the competitors have been quicker than Satila normally in the first part, but it's the second half of this that will certainly decide whether it's Spanish or Brazilian gold.
Yeah, the second part is the most difficult part. But at this stage of the race, she is pretty good. A bit late on this gate, 12, but I think it's okay. Let's see what the judges have decided.
Well, it's her 8th World Cup final here in Po, with 5th her best finish in Augsburg in 2017. She's 22 years of age. Can she battle for the gold? But it's a missed gate.
Number 8.
Well, we'll see if that's fully confirmed. It looks like it is. And it really has been a topsy-turvy final. And it seems to be the case that Anna Satila has done double World Cup gold back-to-back in Tassin and now here in Po. Stunning from the Brazilian, and it looks like Victoria Us will take the silver, but a brilliant bronze as well for Teresa Keneblova of the Czech Republic. And that is confirmed, and it's Satila with the gold medal. Victoria Us, as mentioned, with the silver. What a fabulous performance from teenager Teresa Keneblova. 6 of the 10 missing gates. It certainly gives food for thought ahead of the men's